One of the biggest barriers that I often see in my practice towards switching over to nasal breathing only is the actual ability to get air in and out of the nostrils. And patients often have a hard time with this because they have relatively small nostrils, their nose is stuffed, their facial structure just hasn't really become optimized for nasal breathing, and that's simply because of the inputs that they've given it, where they have switched over to mouth breathing most of the time. When they do that, your body is adapting to training just like anything else. So if you train by breathing through your mouth, your body's going to optimize for mouth breathing. If you train breathing through the nose, it's going to optimize for nasal breathing. So often the biggest thing that I tell people is just practice the nasal breathing by itself. Now sometimes that's restricted, and the biggest recommendation I make is to do a Buteyko breathing method where you pinch the nose, walk as far as you can, release, rest for about 5 breaths, and repeat. And that will often open up the nasal passages and allow for improved nasal breathing, not permanently, but for a short period of time. And then you can take advantage of that by doing any sort of prescribed breathing method or cadence breathing or whatever holds you need to do only through your nose, because you've opened those pathways, and that will allow for improved nasal breathing in the short term, which as you practice it and you train it will improve nasal breathing in the long term.